The drinking age in your host country may be lower than in the US. If you're under 21, you may be tempted to experiment with alcohol while you're abroad. You should proceed with caution.
Alcohol, specifically beer and wine, may be a part of everyday life, and drinking may be the norm when it comes to entertainment. Keep in mind that binge drinking and excessive consumption of alcohol are not okay and are not the norm.
When you drink abroad, the alcohol content may be higher in some drinks. Be careful not to overdo it. Alcohol use may also alter the effects of prescription medication.
It is important to remember that alcohol lowers your inhibitions as well as your guard. Drinking can put you in a vulnerable place, especially since you'll be in a foreign, unfamiliar environment without the social support system you have here at home. Be careful about who you choose to drink with and watch your drink, especially if you are consuming alcohol with unfamiliar people, as drink spiking can occur. When you're abroad, the local language, culture, and laws are all different than at home, and these differences combined with the alcohol heighten your risk for unwanted and unsafe scenarios.
Consider the buddy system and don't drink alone. The buddy system allows you and your friend to keep an eye on each other if one drinks too much. You can help each other get home safely after a night out on the town.
Know your limits, because nothing turns off a local more than a loud, rude, drunk, stereotypical, ugly American.
VCU does not condone this type of behavior. Excessive drinking and problems arising from it during any part of the program are grounds for dismissal. VCU won't forbid you from consuming alcohol while you're abroad if you are legal age in the host country. However, when your alcohol use interferes with your participation in the program, that's when it is a problem. Students who have let their drinking interfere with attending class, arriving on time, or being an actively engaged participant of the program have been dismissed from the programs in the past. Don't let this be you. What a waste of time and money that would be.
VCU's alcohol and drug policy is not just enforced here on campus, but also on our programs abroad. If you are unlawfully manufacturing, distributing, dispensing, possessing, or using illicit drugs, you will not only face consequences upon returning to campus, but you may also find yourself in a dire circumstance abroad without VCU's help. If you are imprisoned while you're abroad, there is nothing that VCU can do to help you. And in fact, there is little that our own government can do.
Every year, numerous U.S. citizens are arrested, charged, and imprisoned abroad for using and/or distributing illegal drugs. If you are caught with illegal drugs in a foreign country, their laws will apply to your case, not the laws of the United States. And ignorance of their laws is not an exception from them. That argument will not hold up in court.
Depending on the crime and the country, if you're convicted, you may face a sentence ranging from fines and jail time to years of hard labor or even the death penalty. Sometimes the penalties are much more severe than they would be in the U.S. For example, U.S. citizens have spent years in overseas jails after being caught with just 1 gram of marijuana. It is never worth the risk.
Sometimes students from the U.S. have been tricked into carrying drugs for criminals. Beware of offers that seem too good to be true. An offer from a new friend of an all-expense-paid vacation abroad in exchange for carrying a small package is a huge red flag. If your new friend wants to loan you a larger suitcase or backpack to fit all of your souvenirs, please be careful. These are common ploys used by criminals to transfer drugs. If you are caught carrying drugs, even if you had no idea they were there, you will be arrested.